Once a year we try and do something quite special, which is limited in nature, something slightly out of our normal sort of comfort zone. We've been talking to the Wright family and we came up with the Bremont Wright Flyer. I think it's as good as it gets in terms of limited editions, aviation related, which was very, very special. And it's a watch we're immensely, immensely proud of, actually, immensely proud of. It certainly generated a lot of interest. From our perspective, I think we're, slightly naive, to say the least. I think when it comes to producing a movement like this, we want to do something different. We've been working with Lejeune for a few years now, and we wanted to produce something which was very unique to us, something which we were actively involved with design-wise, and something actively involved with manufacturing some of the parts. So bridge, for example, we want to be involved with doing that. And so we sat down with them. Clearly, we needed a existing drivetrain, we needed a watch which was immensely reliable, but we wanted to put our own sort of mark on it. And it's part of a much longer strategy to bring as much back to the UK. It's difficult because you look at the movement itself and you get immensely carried away in how proud you are, and it's got Bremont all over it. But at the same time, is it in the house? It's a really tough terminology. Obviously, I think from the storm it's created, I don't think you could put in-house to it, and I think that was our naivety. I mean, I still don't know fully what manufacturer in-house, how much design effort do you have to put into it, how many parts manufactured. Clearly, a lot of these parts have been made in Switzerland, but it's, to our spec with Lejeune, so it's a hard one. What we did, we took an existing train, which we then modified it in terms of functionality, size, bridge design, and made it very Bremont. And I apologise to everyone if it's generated that much of a storm. That is totally down to Giles and I being slightly naive and understanding the terminology, really. I mean, to us it seems very in-house because we've been, for us, very involved. But it's, I think if you looked at the technical definition of the term, it probably isn't. Hopefully releasing it between December and April next year. So with the prototypes, clearly Lejeune have been massively involved. I think when it comes to the finished articles, all the machines being tested as we speak to produce the bridge for the watch, which we're very, very excited about. It's a lot harder than we initially thought, which has taken a bit longer. But with the investment program in the UK that's going on, we're going to show that some of these parts like the bridge can be made in the UK. We also wanted a movement that would match up to the watch itself in terms of the enormity of the project, the fact this watch is pretty special when it comes to limited editions. I mean, from our perspective, it's a slight shame it's been overshadowed with this movement. I mean, hands up, screw up from our perspective in terms of definition. But hopefully people can see that we're generally passionate about what we're trying to do, and we certainly weren't out to deceive anyone. I think it's more excitement than anything else.